Hello everybody, it's Diamond Kitty Gaming, and today we're going to be playing some more Roblox Iron Assault, and today we're going to be playing some of your own maps. So not my Cursed Empires map, but some of yours. Hopefully this is... Of course. Oh yes, here we go. Roman Empire with old... I want to know what anthem this is. It's going to be the Soviet Union or something, and I'm going to be jamming to the Soviet Union anthem or something. What is this anthem though? Because it's kind of cool. But anyway, we're going to go into this map. I think it was called Roman Empire with other old empires. And that's cool. I really like old maps. The Roman Empire. Germanic tribes. I'm gonna be the Roman Empire. I usually like to be less empires. Like I like to be like small little things like maybe Gangxi Clique or Communist China or something like that. Or Bhutan. I like to be like tiny countries. But just so that no one else can be completely way too overpowered. It's not a buff map, but it did give me a lot of troops. I just did this just so that I could have just enough. Okay, we're gonna start with creating something in Sardinia. Wait, no, Sicily. What's over here? And oh, it's Mexico and... Yeah, sure, Mexico and Great Britain were the only people in North America at that time, and Canada definitely existed, and so did the United States. Though Alaska so existed back then. Who can we... Oh, I can liberate everybody. Okay, so that server died down really fast. So that's not good. We want something that we can play for quite a while. Alternate worlds. Alternate worlds sounds fun. It's just the basic map. USA and Mexico. Nope. We're gonna see if we can find some sort of... Join server name. Yeah, I know it's basic. When does server name end? Alright, well, we're gonna pause the video till this starts, and we'll be back in just a second. Alright, so I joined a different map. Yes. So there's 5 people on this server, which isn't so good, but it's called Kingdom vs. Kingdom. It's a custom map, and I don't know what it's gonna look like. Oh, of course, it's one of these maps. It's not a world map, it's one of the tiny ones. And it's basic, except Germany and Sweden is buffed. Of course it is. Oh, the pain of trying to find new maps, eh? I'll be back in a second. Found one! Wait, did I unpause the video? I did. Okay, found one. Napoleonic Wars. I've played this map before. It's pretty cool. It does take place in an older time, and that's really cool, and it fills up extremely fast. I'm just gonna jam to this music. It's probably an anthem. And it sounds Russian. Alright, we're going with 14 players in the match, which is really cool. Let's see what type of thing we can be. We can be the Sultanate State of Muscat, Sultanate State of Najd, Ottoman Empire, Kingdom of Naples, Papal States, basically Vatican City, Kingdom of Italy. Kingdom of Italy? I can just be the Kingdom of Oh. Well, I can't be the Kingdom of Italy anymore. Portuguese Empire, Spanish Empire, First French Empire. Oh, look at all these crazy cool stuff that we could be. Austrian Empire. Heck, we could be Sweden. Sweden had Danzig. Is that true? Let's look at everything else. Oh, we could be the British Empire, Russian Empire, United States of America, except they only had a few stars at that time, Spanish Empire. You know what? Randomize me. I need to be. Oh, I might end up as an African country. That'd be pretty cool to be playing as a. Okay. King is gonna be OP, says the United States of America. Oh yeah, they might be. They have like. Miss an S, bud. Oof, missed an S, bud. Yeah, Kitty of Diamond. Oh wait, no, Kitty of Diamonds with an S. Ah. There we go! I am the Ratanakosin Dynasty. Yay! I'm Thailand! I'm basically Thailand. Hey, King Dynasty, and whoever you are, who are you? Who are you? Wait, who actually are you? Because I don't know where you are. Who actually is this dude? I actually don't know. Oh gosh, I forgot to place a troop. Oh, you're this guy here with the city on top of it, so I couldn't see your flag. You're the Vieng dynasty. Yes, cool, mate. I wonder what happens if I turn democratic. Cause I'm gonna try and be democratic before I change. Oh, I could have been Kuwait. I've made Kuwait be this huge superpower sometimes. Qajar dynasty, totally not Iran, but just renamed. Wow, you could hear those shots from all the way over here. It's the shot heard around the world, like, except it truly is. Joseon dynasty has handled the Qing dynasty. You now have control of Korea. Use it wisely. Destroy Holy Roman, says the Spanish Empire. Okay. You want to destroy the Holy Roman Empire? I'm not sure if that's a good thing, because Brandenburg can be Brandenburg. Yeah. They have Warsaw and East Prussia as cities, and Brandenburg as its major, so that's gonna be pretty hard to do. Help me, I'm new, says the British Empire. I truly would. I really, really would. Who else can I liberate, by the way? Nobody. Alright, I truly would help this guy, but it's so gosh darn hard to explain. It takes up the entire game to explain it. That's why you need to learn on your own, really. And I'm making a video. So I would probably try to explain it if I wasn't making a video. I'm gonna merge my troops here, 14, and I'm going to expand into the Kabul. It can be. I don't know how to say Chinese names. I can barely say my own, whatever this is. Ratankozin? Ratankozin? I'm the Ratanakozin dynasty. Okay, cool. The Kanbaung dynasty shall be defeated. Okay, well, you get Burma, apparently, and I will have Myanmar. Alright. I can take... Yeah. I can take Myanmar. Myanmar is fine with me. I can have... Wait. Nguyen Dynasty and Kingdom of Vietnam. If I took them, then I could just outnumber this guy. Wait, he has 7 troops. I have 11 troops. I could totally just oof this guy, but he's a player, so I'm not going to. Kingdom of Sicily has surrendered to Kingdom of Sardinia. Kingdom of Switzerland has surrendered to Kingdom of Italy. Khan Bayong Dynasty has surrendered to the Qing Dynasty. Oh, and France invaded Great Britain. How do I move my people? I'll tell him that, What?
How do I move my people? You tell them there's a barbecue on the other side of the
fence. Hey, not bad. Alright, so now I'm 20% Democratic. I'm gonna keep trying to become Democratic. I'm also gonna take over South Vietnam and these boys.
Don't make fun. Just try your best to say it.
Nguyen? Is it how you say that?
Yeah, it sounds,
I'm not actually sure. I cannot say Chinese names. I'm sorry. Nguyen? Is that how you say it? NGU, so Nju, and then Yen. Nguyen?
That sounds...
Right. I think it sounds right. Hey! These dudes got the Nju... I can't say Nguyen like that quickly. It just kind of messes me up while I'm in the heat of battle. I'm gonna go ask the British Empire if I can have Malay. Wait a second. Malay's the... How to take over land. So... I said I wouldn't help this dude because I'm doing a video. I want my area back. France. He's new, give him his territory back. And, okay, fine, but he won't accept peace. Accept peace. The orange button in the top of your screen.
This is why, yes, you need to put a how to play this game in YouTube or whatever. And then when somebody says, how do you play this game? You say, go check out my YouTube, come back when you've watched it. Because this does take a lot of time.
Okay,
to
I did
explain.
that. Good, I think. Did he do that? No, you didn't accept the piece. You had to push yes. You just declined it. No, you have to push it and then push yes. I mean, I didn't really think that
That's why you have to put a how to.
I really should, yes.
Because it's a hard game and you know how to do it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave the server, and there's a little bit of your beginning tutorial.
Okay.
I'm gonna start making this a tutorial video, actually.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna host a game. We're gonna go into World 1936. No, wait. You know what? Europe 1936. Oh, no, World. I started out on Europe 1936,
Yeah.
but I can no longer play it because it's way too small for me. So we're gonna be... Yeah, this looks pretty good. Alright, this is start game, and this is going to be your tutorial video. Alright. So, we need to pick a place with some good troops. You know what? I don't think I've ever played... I think I might have played Russia once. But for the second time, I'm gonna play the Soviet Union. Not because it's big. Well, actually, yes, because it's big. Because we have all these troops that I can show you how to work with. Alright, so we're gonna go into here. Actually, I should have picked Canada, because Canada starts off with like 17 troops in Ontario. So I just bought some troops in Moscow. I clicked on the city and then bought that. Now, when you have 10 materials, you can click on any of these places without a city, click on a place, and then click that city icon to do that. Okay, so we're going to move our units. Click on the unit, then click on this. I can merge them by going over here.
How do you get money?
Money appears each turn. So I'm just going to start doing this, and I'm going to get my buildup of troops. Now, with other countries, you won't have this many troops straight off. I can't believe... It's strange that they already gave me this amount of troops. I should start playing the Soviet Union more. They give me like 50 troops right off the bat. If you work it right, they give you... Okay, so now we're going to invade Poland. So we're going to... Okay, I need to explain how to do that.
Yeah.
So you click on one of these territories owned by Poland. You click on their flag. And then, like, with this, you can see, like, how their allies' wars and the democratic state, the ideological state. And this is diplomacy. Diplomacy allows you to form alliances. Oh, I formed an alliance. I didn't realize I could actually form an alliance with them. Okay. Okay, so since I formed an alliance with them, I'm gonna actually attack, I think, Romania. I'll get Romania.
Why do you have to attack? Or why should you attack?
To grow your empire, because that is like the name of the game here, is to grow your empire as big as you can. So, oh wow, wait, I can actually attack Turkey and leave them with Istanbul. Alright, that's actually a pretty good strategy now. I think I'm gonna make some more troops in Moscow. As you saw, I clicked on the city, clicked on that, then went in here. Now, you won't actually get golden cities until you research a bunch, and research can be gained by giving other countries your resources by going like this. Wait, no. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. By pushing this, you can send them resources when you have them. You can send them resources to help them out in times of war, and also gain research yourself.
Why would you want to help them out?
If they're your allies, you can help them out to gain, to just, well, help them win and not lose an ally. Alright, so we're gonna move all our troops, I think, into, what is this place? Armenia. And you can see right above here, there's a, Armenia, research value 1. That's the other way you can gain research. Taking territories gains you more research if that territory that you're taking has more research. So as I just said, I just pushed declare a war. That takes 2 of my political power away. You gain political power each turn. And then you click on your guy and you go over here. Now to attack, you have to be your guy has to be bordering an enemy territory. But there we go. And we just overran Turkey just like that. And we're going to make peace now. Sometimes they won't accept peace, especially if they have a city, they'll be less likely to. But we literally just left them with Turkey. I could have made an alliance with Greece, actually, and then had Greece invade Turkey. And had that little last piece. But, anyways, as you can see, because I'm communist, I gain 2 more materials per round, but not 2 more, political power. If you're authoritarian, you have, more political power. Now we're gonna go to the boat. We're gonna buy a boat for 5 resources. And as you can see in that little icon there, I now have a boat in this troop. So why do we need boats, you ask? Because if you don't have boats, you can't cross the ocean. Alright, so we're gonna go like this, and we're going to go all the way over here, and we're going to continue crossing the ocean blue here. And next, I think we're gonna go take Brazil as another, as just another example of how you can use a boat. So from the water, you can do this, and what you don't want to do, you don't want to go in like this, immediately take a thing, then move into a territory, and keep going like that while you're on the land. You want to take as many guys out as you can while on your boat, because they can take out your boat. If I moved in here and then tried to attack these guys, who are just there, they could have taken away my boat, and that's just a waste of a boat. So we're going to take, hopefully they don't take my boat here. They did take my boat, as you can see from that -5. Even though I didn't have 5 boats, I only had the 1, and it still counts. Alright, so now we've gone over here, and we've taken Brazil. Okay, so now's time... Oh, Australia moved into Mexico. That's just how AIs work. Okay, so now I'm going to explain ideology. Every turn, every 3 phases, which are purchase phase, in which you purchase units. You cannot purchase units in any other phase. Move units phase, in which you move units, and attack phase, in which you attack. So with all of these, you get new decisions per turn. These can boost your productivity. If you have high productivity, your production rate of resources, your resources gained per turn will be more. And if you have low productivity, that can lead to countries getting liberated. So I could liberate a couple of countries here, right? So for example, if I went like that, I could immediately just liberate a country and make an alliance with them. They'd turn communist like I am, and I could do that, right? But when you have low productivity, that's not your choice. When you have low productivity, countries can become undone and liberate themselves. Okay, so we're gonna actually try and get our productivity low. Oh, this is a great one. So this makes an authoritarian decision, and that lowers our productivity a bit. So that just made us 30% authoritarian. Now, if you're authoritarian, your flag changes, all that changes, and if you don't have authoritarian allies, you lose the allies that are not authoritarian. So, for example, except if they're not aligned. For example, Georgian Soviet Republic, if I became authoritarian, I would lose Georgian Soviet Republic as an ally because I became authoritarian. It's kind of hard to keep up here. So anyways, if I had low productivity, any of the countries that I could liberate could become liberated themselves. Alright, let's see if I can make it happen to actually explain it better. There. Installing capitalism will lower my productivity even lower. So you don't ever want to lower your productivity actually in game, unless you really, really want to become a different ideology. For example, I like to become democratic. That gives me 1 extra political power and 1 extra resource per round. Whereas being communist gives me 2 extra resources per round. Authoritarian gives you 2 extra political powers per round. Non-aligned, which you cannot become via decisions, you can only become if you were not aligned by the start of the game, does the same as democracy. Alright, we're gonna see if we can we... Yeah, see, since we're not in alliance with Britain, you can, you can't move into their territory without asking, and if you're not the same ideology, you have a very low chance of actually doing that. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna maybe... Next round, I think we're gonna try and take Afghanistan and maybe move into India. Anyways, we're gonna try and see the effects of low productivity here soon. So low productivity can mean 2 things, and I'm gonna stand over here on Greenland while I explain. So low productivity can do 2 things. It can cause rebellions, and if you surrender to a rebellion, then you become that rebellion's ideology. And if you have low productivity, the second thing that can happen is countries become liberated without you actually liberating them, and they immediately come into a war with you. Now, when countries are liberated or rebellions form, they give them 16 troops and 1 ship and another regiment of, I think, 4 to 8 troops, which isn't really good. So I'm 60% productivity. You need to have about, at least 0 to 50% productivity is the point where you can start having rebellions. Let's see what else we can do. We can fabricate news. There we go. We now have 40% productivity, which means that next round we should be able to probably get around the amount that we could have to maybe get a rebellion.
How many rounds is in an average game?
In an average game, it starts in 1936 and it goes to 1946. So, in an average round, there's 16, but you can alter the amount of rounds you can when you're creating a match. Alright, so we're going to speed ahead a little bit, because I just clicked this, and you can only click this if you're the host of the game, but you've actually just done this. Also, funnily enough, I just found out a new way to do something. I can right-click on the notifications to fast clear them, instead of opening them up, then pushing... There you go! Tajikistan Soviet Republic has declared war on Soviet Union, yada 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 yada. There you go. These guys just became liberated just because they can. Because I had such a low productivity that they became liberated by themselves and declared war on me. Okay, so now we're going to try and up our productivity so we don't have this every round. But I am going to move our troops over here to deal with them, because I don't want our thing to be ended here. So anyways, we're going to do that same little thing that we just did a little bit ago, and go like this. So now we have a force of 24 right here, and we're going to move these guys out of Tajikistan and help them with this. Okay, so now Tajikistan, we can get them. Alright. But we still don't have anything, because you see all these numbers? These mean the political power you have to use to do this, and we don't have enough political power to buy those. We're actually running out of rounds here, which is kind of worrisome here. There we go. We got them down, and we have 30% productivity now, which is not really great. Mexico surrendered to Australia, by the way. So I think, what else can we do? What else should I do? I should explain research. So research is this, and as I explained the ways to get research earlier, research can help you with many things. So when you have enough research, you can buy different upgrades, basically, and speed up this a little bit. Okay, build a statue, sell land, what? Okay, I guess we can only build a statue, really. But if we enter this, and you can't enter this in attack phase, neither can you do liberations in attack phase, but you can do this, and you can push improved infantry equipment, yada yada yada. I'm gonna do improved infantry equipment. That helps your infantry. If you had maybe 4 troops and they had 5 troops on an opposing side, you might actually have enough to win. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is, what was the thing I was just about to do? Yeah, I just explained that, though. Grow your empire. So, you remember when I was saying he didn't know how to seed land? Okay, so, since it's an AI, you can accept or deny when a player is seeding you land, but you can go like this, and I can open that, and I can push send selected territory on one of mine, and usually if they're just like a country like this, they'll accept or deny randomly, but if they're a country like this with no cities, they will usually not. They will usually deny it, but I gave him Azerbaijan as a test thing here, so that explains kind of the basics, really. Oh, we haven't gone to promote ideology yet, but I should really change my ideology here, so I can show you what happens. I don't really know how to change the ideology, though, because I have low productivity and I don't want to waste that, and the game's coming to an end. I should have extended the game a little bit.
Are you always going to play against an AI or real players?
That depends on if you're going. If you're in a match with other players, then you might fight real players. But there will always be AIs unless somebody has edited their map. But we'll get into editing maps later. So we're gonna do right to vote, and now we've got 50% productivity, and I'm gonna try and make us. You know what? I should make us authoritarian. So next round, I'm gonna try and make us authoritarian so you can see what exactly happens. I only have 2 more things in this match here, though. 2 more rounds in this match here, though. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is... Oh, we only have 2. Alright, well, we're gonna have to leave and try and go to another match. So, that explained the basics, and we're going to try and see if we can get... Let's get to... maybe... Europe 1936, Asia 1936... Well, let's go back to World 1936, and we're going to extend the date a little bit. We're going to make it 1960, and there we go.
Do you win in this game?
Well, there's multiple victories, but I don't think you ever really win. So you can win, technically, by taking out another country, and yay, you victoried over that other country, right? But not really. Okay, so we're actually going to start as France, because as you can see here, France already starts with 30% communism, and that helps us a bit. So now... we're gonna buy a ship in Marseille. You always start with 10 resources to either gain your city or make you better. Okay, so there. So we already started with 10 political power. So that helps because now I can go like this, and I can make 20% more communism, and now we're 50% that and 50% that. Okay, so now we're going to... Can we do this? Will that lower our communism or lower... Of course, it lowered our communism, so now we can't... So now it's gonna have less of a chance to do that. Okay, we're gonna speed round it.
Why?
A speed round to get to the next round, so I can get more political power faster and get the tutorial done quicker. So we're just gonna sit here, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to this. So while this round is going, basically, you can also do some stuff like this. So if you selected Denmark, and if you had a bunch of political power, you could just continue promoting ideology until maybe their ideology was full. You can't really do that if they're the same ideology or if they have your full ideology. But promoting an ideology in a country lowers their productivity, and in lowering their productivity, that makes rebellions and all that stuff that we saw last round. So if you promoted productivity, they would if you had enough to promote their productivity, promoting productivity is not making your ally the same ideology you are. It's making your enemy basically politically messed up. And it really will mess them up. Okay, so now we're gonna go like this. Okay, not like that. Okay, so we're gonna go back into our... Yeah, you can go into your decisions menu by clicking your own flag up here, and then going into here. Okay, so we're gonna... Wait, void constitutions. Would that make us... I think we could actually be authoritarian here. Yeah, we could. We can, actually. Yeah, see how we're 60% authoritarian and now 10% communist and 30% democratic. Okay, so we're gonna speed round it, and we should be authoritarian right next time, and we should turn into the French Empire. Just watch this flag and the stuff down here, just real quick. Oh wait, no, I can just go like this now. I forgot I could do that. It's so great that I can actually do that. You can right click on the notifications to fast clear them. Alright, so wait like not even 30 seconds, like 20 seconds. It takes a turn to turn into another ideology. But here we go. Alright, I just set back to this, and since we're 60% authoritarian, we should become... You're kidding me! Ah, darn it. Let's see what else we can do. Propaganda books, abolish ownership, propaganda books. It doesn't lower our productivity that much. So now we're 80% authoritarian, and that's basically guaranteed that you're going to swap ideologies now. When you're 80%, that basically means you pretty much will. Now again, if you could do this, you could just completely just destroy your opponents by promoting them ideologically. Basically destroy them politically. Okay, so what else do we have to talk about here? Because I talked about liberating countries, resources, ideologies, all that. I don't actually know what else I have to talk about except the swap of ideology here. This is actually interesting. I can't believe I rushed through a tutorial that quick, and I actually kind of did it.
Are you done?
Almost. I just need France to change ideology here real quick, and I can finish up my tutorial here. Alright, so, as you can see, it's going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and since we are 80%, we should... There you go. It lagged a little bit. It usually does that. We are now at Tate Francaise, and that's the authoritarian version of France. And it changed their flag and everything. And if we had a democratic, if we had maybe like a democratic, like Belgium. Actually, we're gonna try and make an ally in Germany as one other last lesson here. Okay, yes, I know. I understand your storage sense there. No, Smith! I'm doing a thingy here. My notifications were showing up, and it's just like, arg! Okay, Germany, no. I need to explain stuff. Italy? Of course you wouldn't. Where's an authoritarian? There, National Spain. There you go. Ooh, I know I spelled mac and cheese. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
With a side bit of kale.
Be careful, there's a lot of juice.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese with hot dogs. Alright. So, yeah, as you can see, AIs will just declare war on anybody, randomly. Especially if you've been in a lot of wars, they'll start declaring war. As you can see, Haiti surrendered to Iran just because those were two AIs, and they just kind of did that. So we're going to maybe...
The outcome is different every time, right?
Really it is, yeah.
And what's the actual point of this game? I mean, does it teach you where the countries are located?
That's not the main point of this game, but it does. I actually basically learned my entire geographic education almost from Iron Assault, and now I can tell you exactly where Georgia, that is, because of this game. In fact, the Republic of Vanuatu. It's over here, basically. It's New Hebrides.
Is each game going to have the correct location of the countries, or do people, users, mix them up?
You can mix them up, yes, but usually it'll still tell you what they are. Anyways, since we have that authoritarian ally, we're gonna try and become democratic again, because we have an authoritarian ally, Spain. So I'm gonna show you one last thing here before I end it. I need to get to another another round here. But since I'm 40% democratic, it should work soon. We're going to become France again. Democratic France again. Alright, so a new thing here. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna free press. And that should make us 50% authoritarian, but we're also, democratic, but we're also going to raise taxes, so we can do that. And now we're 70% democratic, so that should work soon. Alright, so this should happen pretty quickly here. Oh, one last thing here, as well. So if I attack because you can see your force of 4. You have a force of 4 here. If you attack these guys, they have a force of 5. So you would probably lose that battle. If you had more of a force, that's how you check. You can't just attack and think, oh, it's up to the universe who wins. No, it's number based. So anyways, in about 15 seconds, we're going to see them leave their alliance because they're authoritarian and we are going to be democratic. You'll see it pop up on screen here. I became democratic, and National Spain has left their alliance with France because of that. Again, more resources per round via cities. Cities give you more resources per round, and major cities do too. And major cities you get by researching a bunch. And if you research all of this, you can eventually get nukes. And nukes are like OP because if you buy a nuke at a major city, you can toss it at an enemy. If they had hundreds of troops, those hundreds of troops would be all gone, as well as the city that is with them. Anyways, we are going to end this video now. I think I can't believe I sped through an Iron Assault tutorial that quick. Wait, was it that quick? How long was it? Okay, it was 50. It was 50 minutes. 50. 47 to be honest, but here we go. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. This has been an Iron Assault. Oh dear, we're running out of space, aren't we? This has been an Iron Assault how-to guide.
If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, or
I have no comments because I'm a kid-friendly channel.
Okay.
Message my Roblox account.
Ah, awesome.
So you have to follow me to message me, but follow my Roblox account and then message me by basically just message me questions if you have any. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.